discussion number 2, case 2 discussion board. Question number 1, use the 5 forces model to explain the problems between David Tran and Craig Underwood. 5 forces are the threat of new entrants, potential entrants, which they did not have a direct threat. They had a strong exclusive partnership with each other, Tran and Underwood, and so the threat of entrance was not really there until much later when Tabasco came in to the market. Bargaining power of suppliers, obviously they had an exclusive relationship with each other, so they had an advantage until that broke down, and they had disagreement on pricing, and then it all fell apart. The bargaining power of buyers and suppliers, that would be, they were one of each, a buyer and supplier. Threat of substitutes came later with Tabasco's version of sriracha sauce, and posed a threat to the dominance of what Fong's sriracha had established. The increase in competition may have influenced the strategies, but that threat of substitute, and then the rivalry, of course, became between the two of them once they separated after the big legal fallout. And the next question I'll do is that given the stories, use the 4 key criteria of resources: rare, valuable, costly to imitate, and organizational. Now in this case, Underwood's chilies were rare in the sense that he specialized in them and growing quality red jalapenos, and he had a large farm, thousands of acres eventually, that no one else probably had. So it made it exclusive, what he could do. Value, I would say they were highly valuable to Fong's foods, a crucial ingredient to their production. So the value is definitely there for that. The quality and consistency was added to that value. The cost to imitate for something like that, you have to acquire the expertise, infrastructure, land, much ability to make a product like that and to grow those peppers, jalapenos, and the scale that they were able to reach with those acres, with those thousands of acres eventually. And someone wanted to copy that, they could maybe with us, but to move up to that large scale would be way too costly to imitate. They could do it on a small scale maybe, but not enough to take over the market. And organizational, I think is the last one. The organizational resources that they set up with each other were, as a supply chain and manufacturer, was the organizational aspect of it. They made a close partnership, long-standing relationship that the two organizations' collaboration was their business model. So those are the 2 I chose to answer.